just trying to get back to how we've been playing all year, just with our aggressiveness and everything. So we had to just pick it up in the second half, and it worked out for us.
Mark Berman.
Hey, Reggie. The first three-pointer for you of the series tonight, after not hitting one and you hit a bunch, how key when you're hitting three-pointers, how tough is this team to beat?
It helped open up driving lanes for our drivers, and any one of us shooting the ball from the outside and knocking down shots. And give out a chance for our drivers to be able to get all the way to the hole, look for lobs, and, just being able to space the floors for our other great players that's on the team. So, when I see one go down, it just gives me confidence to continue to just keep shooting. My teammates was finding me, and I was just confident in shooting the basketball tonight.
Mike Mancuso.
Reggie, when you go into Game 3 now, knowing that you held such a good offensive team to only 17 points in the fourth quarter and closed them out, how much confidence did that give you going ahead in this series?
That's what we hang our hat on. We hang our hat on defensive end, and we come out expecting to shut down every play that any team runs. So we prepare for these things. Our coaching staff prepares very well. It's just all about us, just going out and just playing it the right way with our defensive strategy and everything. But like I said, it's just all about the players, just upping our tempo a little bit and, just being aggressive.
Take 1 second. Derrick, you can join him. Derrick Rose is going to join Reggie, everyone. All right, Mallory.
Mike Vaccaro.
Derrick, as the final seconds ticked off, you kind of let the ball kind of dribble itself at your feet, and you seemed to applaud the crowd. Was that what you were doing, and can you talk about that moment?
Oh yeah, man. Last game we felt like we wasn't into them the way that we were supposed to. I know personally I felt that way. And coming in, I wanted to play with intensity and just try to play as hard as I could and follow my teammates' footsteps. I felt like I played sluggish last game. And to get the win at the end, going through everything that we went through in the game, fighting and scratching and clawing to get there, playing against a great young team. So to get that far and to play the way that we played, to come back and get the lead, and not only that, but to win, it shows a lot. It shows fight, and people step up and make big plays with our shooters.
Steve Popper.
Hey, Derrick. Just wondering, what do you feel like after 39 minutes of a playoff game?
I'm good, man. Like I said, I prepped myself for this, man. I've been working my butt off for a couple of years now. I'm just prepping myself, getting my body right. I take care of myself pretty good. I don't want to say too much about that, but yeah, I don't want to jinx myself. But yeah, I'm good.
Vincent Goodwill.
Hey Derrick, the last time you had a really big playoff moment, I guess, was in Chicago when you hit the banker over Cleveland. And you think about your road since then. Do you have a great appreciation for how far you've come, so you can be able to take in moments like this and be able to stay in the moment, just in this type of atmosphere, this type of game?
Yeah, my appreciation is on an all-time high. Not only in the playoffs, I'm just appreciative to be in the league. It's a lot of guys that's my age, that's a little bit older, that still feel like they could hoop. It's a lot of guys that's younger than me that's out the league, and they feel like they want another opportunity. So my job is to play as hard as I can and do it for them guys. And I'm very, like I said, fortunate to be in this position. Not only am I in the league, but I'm on a great team, and they allowed me to come here and play the way that I play, and that's all any player can ask for. You know what I mean? Like they let me come here with open arms. It wasn't no fighting for the ball or anything. My job is to let them know what I see on the floor, go out and try to calm guys down in situations like this, and just be vocal. And I think I'm doing an all right job with that.
Reggie, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Reggie.
Steph Bondi.
Hey, Derrick, I think you wrote on your Instagram post that
You don't like it when people say you have a vintage Rose performance because you're a completely different player now.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about that a little bit? How you want to be embraced as just not you're no longer what you do the same things you used to be, and you want to be embraced as a different kind of player now.
I wouldn't say that. I was just talking, bro. It was something that was on my mind for a couple of years, but it's something I felt like it was true. Where I am a totally different player. Not only did I change my game, but I feel like the numbers say that. Where people have to defend me differently. They're putting bigger guys on me. They can't go on the screens anymore. Just everything. I changed my game, and it was just something I just wanted to talk about. That's all it was.
Off that court with that first playoff win with them.
I haven't. I try to stay in the moment, try to stay present. Every time they say that you think about the past or think about the future, you're going into default mode. So I try to stay mindful of where I'm at. I'm just happy that I'm feeling good. We got the win, and I played a lot differently than I did in the first game, with making sure I got into the ball whenever he passed half court, and just tried to play with urgency because I didn't see that last game. I was disappointed in myself.
Brian Mahoney.
Julius, what changed for you in that third quarter after obviously a pretty poor first half shooting wise?
Yeah, just try to make adjustments. Try to get in the paint. Need to create a shot, for myself or others. So, and go to ball cut a little bit different area. So, there's a little adjustment, starting to figure it out a little bit, but I still got to be a lot better.
Bruce Beck.
Julius, did you ever doubt this team tonight or thus far in this series, or did you just feel it was a matter of time to find your footing?
Never doubted. Obviously, throughout the game, there's going to be frustrations, but, who we are as a team, we're never going to doubt whether we can win a game or not. A lot of guys came in the locker room at half and said we've been in this position before, and we have. So it was just up to us to change it. Our intensity level went to another level, and we were able to pull out the win.
Derrick, you're good. Thank you.
All right, Coach.
Mark Furman.
Well, Derrick's gone, but what was the impact of having the different starting unit for the second half with Derrick and Taj in there?
You have to ask Tips, but regardless who was out there, I think us as a team, we came out with a different intensity level of focus, and was able to, make them uncomfortable.
Mike Borgenoff.
Julius, I think Reggie said something to the effect of you guys got back to the aggressiveness you had all season today. Did you feel like from kind of the midpoint of the third quarter on, you kind of got back to the way you were in the regular season collectively, not as much as what you were in the first game?
Just like I said, we came out in the third quarter. We couldn't lose two on our home court, and our intensity level just went to another level. Defensively first, Derrick and Reggie and those guys did a good job of getting into the ball. We were able to get stops, get out, play a little bit faster. We played with better pace on the offensive end.
Jaron Weitzman.
Hey, Julius, forgive me if I misheard you. I think you said when you came in at halftime, guys were saying you've been in this position before. Who was leading those conversations? What was being said?
It was collective. Theo, Taj. There's a lot of people. Reggie, like everybody, collective. Like us as a group, we know everything that we've been through this season. Like I said, we've been here before. It was up to us to change it, and we did.
Cassie Hubbard.
Julius, how much have you been impacted in this playoff series by Derrick Rose and Taj, and really even in Tibbs and their experience in the playoffs together? How much have you been talking to them about how to get out of funks and handle the crowd?
A little bit. It's always constant communication on the court. Constant communication. Whether it's in practice and stuff, and telling them what I see or telling me what they see or what can help or whatever it is. So it's always that. I talk to Tibbs after the game, so there's always going to be adjustments. People are going to see things one way. I'm going to see things one way, and it's up to us to talk and figure out what's best way to go at things. So we're making those adjustments. We're constantly talking and communicating, and that's what it's about.
Last question, Steve Popper.
Julius, you had talked the other day about the adrenaline and kind of what the playoffs are like. What does the calm of Derrick out there and his performance do for you guys?
He's amazing. Just what he's able to do. He played great. He got into the ball, made it uncomfortable for Trey, and to come back on the other end, it's an adjustment for them. Him coming off of that pick and roll, he's making plays, creating shots for himself, or others playing confident. So, he's a highly skilled player, high IQ player, and he's making the game easy for all of us.